Well, I don't know King Lazarus, and this one is called State of Emergency. Selassie the first. We don't want no more bloodshed, no we not send dead. A message we are sent to all the kill them. No more bloodshed, no we not send dead. A message we are sent. It's a state of emergency. The people need help urgently. Watch yourself when you're walking on the street. Broad daylight and gunshot a beat. It's weeping and moaning and gnashing of teeth. It's bloodshed, warring on the street. Eradicate poverty and crime would have ceased. Somebody start growly. Election time when them coming on the streets. Full of the people with them hopes and dreams. Unfulfilled promises.
That's it. Bless the Lord. How you doing, Prince? Things are good. Hope to come in and check about, you know, things that are happening with immigration and those things. I just wanted to see, you know, basically why you chose to, you know, tell them that I was doing some kind of under the scenes, you know, operations to send me out of the country.
Who told them that?
Well, they're telling me that I have to exit currently because of some kind of, they wouldn't say what, but someone told them that I am doing things that are not legal and I am some kind of, you know, doing something I shouldn't be doing. And, you know, I've been trying to avoid doing that and do things properly. And so I came to try to understand what happened, because I know you said that you sent them a letter.
Well, next time I would appreciate it if you call before you come, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright?
Okay.
That'll be the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, I never even bothered to send the letter.
Interesting.
Alright?
Mm-hmm.
So I did not even bother to send that letter that I said I would have sent.
Okay.
So I don't even know what you're talking about.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Countryman channel, biggest YouTube channel worldwide, cover the world, international. Countryman rich and bad, sick and mad. Them other vlogger they a bitch and fag. Ride out the yang with big flag, pull up, jump out of the Nissan mad. Countryman rich and bad, sick and mad. Them other vlogger they a bitch and fag. Ride out the yang with big flag, pull up, jump out of the Nissan mad. Countryman step for the shoes, hush puppy. You might see him on the news and make enough stoppy. Him love step him can't cycling feet. Ring gobble and them a call police. Send Lucia, people them a ball for peace. Over Trinidad, Belize is a fucking beast. Fucking beast. Fucking countryman rich and bad. Sick and mad. Your mother vlogger they a bitch and fag.
A while back, this is a recording of Bongo Man Deception and Medicine Man. Now, Bongo Man Deception, listen to what Bongo Man Deception said when Medicine Man walked up and said, "Hey, what's up, priest, blah blah blah. I just want to know why the immigration is telling me to get out of here because you were gonna tell them, send them a letter." Now, at first, Bongo Man Deception was cool and calm, but then he made sure he listened, because Bongo Man Deception is a good listener, so he listened to what Medicine Man is saying, and the first thing he said, I'm laughing, not funny: "Give me a call when you come into my place. Don't pop up on me." And then he said he didn't send a letter. Now, let's continue to listen to this, because I'm listening to it just like you guys as it runs.
So,
To them.
okay.
Okay, so what I told you from the same time is that, you know, and even if you still continue and post our private conversation, and I'm going to have a talk with you and when I told you. But I say I will not even give, I don't really give people energy. That, you know, I don't give social media energy. What he did is that, he had you know it?
Yeah.
So he had He came in as a volunteer for until December.
Yeah.
Right? I gave him a letter for until December with immigration. When December came, I had a long conversation with him. On top of the hill, well, before he came down, we had a long talk about whether or not, we are going to continue housing him. And I even recommended to you that I think that you could work with Renato and do it. I recommended to you?
You said that was an option. Yeah.
Right? And I told you, well, I will give it some time and I will consider.
Now, when I listen to Bongo Man Deception, this is him in an element, He's not on YouTube in front of the camera. He's not on Instagram or none of that. It's him and Medicine Man on top of the Illush part, Bongo Man Deception, whatever camp him have. Because a lot of people have been saying to me that this man here, Bongo Man Deception, is practicing medicine, like a doctor, like a damn doctor. And I have documents, tons of documents and info that can show that, and I'm going to talk about it, but I don't know how somebody who is not trained to be a doctor. But anyways, let's continue.
Whether or not you are going to continue that relationship. And then I also told you that I would like you just to hold yourself cleaner, neater, take care of yourself. Then you said, well, you got some new clothes, your mother sent you some new clothes.
Yeah.
And then in truth and in fact, from the Monday, right, you all did start to dress what you said and start to look cleaner. Which is not just good for me, but it's also good for your own self, which was what I was speaking to. But at the end of it, what I saw is that level of, when I saw, well, you came here as a black man, right? And you were welcomed, I never judged you or deal with you in any type of a way. I didn't even know who you are per se. I think we wouldn't just bring volunteers. When the other volunteer came? You see him? You set him off?
He's gonna come on Monday.
Okay, so he wouldn't even, like my Empress doesn't even go through the process. You have to fill up a long form, you have to go through interviews, you have to go through all different type of things. Right? When you approach me, I just make you go through a portal and you just came in because you checked eye. Right? So with him, right, he have calls, right? Or if the Empress, you say, but Chris, what was the form? That's why eventually you will give him like a letter or contract or whatever. Because that's the process that they would normally go through. So seeing that I dealt with you with a high level of respect, I gave you a room based upon how you were keeping the room, and because Gregory was there, right? Whatever, you were resting without clothes. I told you, well, it's inappropriate. He's 16 years, whatever. So you said, well, you would stay up there. So you move up there. Several times, right? If they have a client there, I would tell you, I'll instruct and I'll give you food, whatever. You eat up more vulnerable than me. The whole property, even in the meetings that we had, I said that in front of him to Renato. I said, you the only man that have that authority to pick from the mountain, unlike all them other men who working for their money. Right? After all that, I say, well, you come into this space.
Right.
I never judge you in no kind of way or discriminate against you. Whenever something happened, I always spoke to you. Alright? So when I decided not to renew our contract with you as a volunteer was because I saw that there were two possible things that could have happened if your influence on Derwin, or was it? No, not Derwin.
Yeah, Derwin.
Derwin, right? Was that when Derwin came here, Derwin was in a low state in his life, right? Cocoy brought him, a brother of mine. I took him, gave him a job as landscaper. He told me $50, $60 a day. Right? I gave him 70, right? You know, I dealt with him in a manner whereby I saw him build up in himself, whereby he became cleaner, more confident, you know. But what happened is that instead of that value being added to this space, right, whereby I say, well, he had to cut his grass better, start to do his things better, there was a decline in the level of how we did his work, a severe decline, right? And it is not that, as I would always tell you all, I don't have a shortage for people to work. I don't have that. I don't have a problem.
Right.
I don't have that problem. Right? So when he did that, I say, well, if you come into the picture as a volunteer, if this man comes into the picture as a volunteer, and he finds this man working here, right? And this man we're doing a work here, because I show him a video. I took my phone and said, man, look at how these white people there farming, right? With the kale and the lettuce, and say, look at how our state, and look at us now. We're Vincent, Lucia. We're in the tropical area and we are farming like that. So we began on a journey to farm and to uplift the thing. He was there. He was a very good worker. Right? He was there. He was doing the landscaping. Right? But what happened is that
well, you told him he was replaceable. You say he's just he could always get someone.
Let the man speak for himself now. Let the man speak for himself now.
If he wants to.
Man, we do that for you.
Yeah, let anyone talk for himself. Right? Because I don't believe in them.
My situation irrelevant. I just came to see like if I could get the recommendation letter.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. So what he did is that his influence on the fellas, right, decreased the interest and the quality of work that the man needs to do.
Even like this.
Yeah.
This right here is the perfect example.
Yeah.
Of like.
So listen to Bubble Man Deception. Pretty much he's blaming Medicine Man for the youth them where they around him lack of interest in working, and the reason why that is going on is not because of Medicine Man. It's really because of the way how him treat him workers them. You understand? Him no want pay them this, that, all sort of fuckery. But he is using Medicine Man because Medicine Man is not a yes man. It's not, oh yes please, oh no please, oh yes please. Medicine Man is not like that. I'm listening to this. Let's go.
Planting something in someone's
mind.
brain.
Yeah. When I treat him there, like he is the son of one of the elders that was in before, right? And when he came in, we used to stay there all 7 o'clock in the night, cook food, reason, right? Just to, try to raise his consciousness as a youth man, to put him on a track to say, well, look, but then it's like family, we like hey, but I share my pot with you, right? We sitting down, we reasoning, you understand? So for me, like your advent, right? You could have come, and this is the same problem that we have as a society, whereby you come into a space, you add value to that space, and you rise that space up, right? What happened in the latter stages is that the value, the energy dwindled to the extent that the way that the man was built, he had to cut the grass nasty. The man would cut the grass and then cut a little piece there and a big pump here and a big piece here and a big piece there. So I didn't like that. And I say, well, you had a main role to play in that whole thing there, because it's your influence So then how then would I open that red pipe there? How then would I say, well, in the same way that I'm saying that, the same way I could have said, well, in your advent. Because remember, I was never against how you working with them, man, you know. I recommended to you to go and stay by Renato. You tell me Renato is there, if it's empty, it's his girlfriend only. It will be easier for you to stay by Dovin. So it was never my intention about what you were doing. Right? So how you deal with the thing? And I send you a very simple message. Give thanks for the moment that whatever that you think. I send him a personal message. He take that message and he post it on his Instagram page.
Yes, I did.
Right? You see them things there? You see, like, if I was bad mind in my head, and that's why I meant to talk to you about that man, you know. I tell you what that man do there. You see what he do there? That was no good thing, brother. Because you know what you're doing? Because you are wrong this man. Right? So you doing so much shit that putting the people directly along in trouble. Because I am not just risky lash. I have people that care about me. I have people that respect me. I have people that dealing with me a type of a way that.
So now him come out and him say exactly why him upset at Medicine Man. He must do something when Medicine Man didn't like, and Medicine Man must have posted it on Instagram, and when he saw that, he felt disrespected or whatnot, because he hear him say my whole heap of people look up to him, this, that, blah, 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 blah. Which is true. Because I know him go Jamaica all the time. You understand? And him have all sort of Jamaican up there work with him. Him have Jimmy Cliff come see him, even though Jimmy Cliff have go blind, and different things. Whole heap of people all over the world consider youth, yeah. Bubble Man deception. But is what he's doing, is it working? Is the medicine working? That he is telling people, you know, him can't treat them. I don't know how that allowed to be happening, but like I said, it's St. Lucia. Let's continue.
If they might hear, if they hear acting to something about me, somebody might hear acting to something about me, you know, and I don't even know what's happening, and acting might end up in trouble just because of what they say about me. Right? So I had meant to talk to you and tell you that's what that man doing there. Talk to that man because the wrong set of person, because people that call me and tell me, Priest, you see that man put on his Instagram page? It's a private conversation to the Empress.
No, Bubble Man deception. Bubble Man deception. Who the fuck is you that nobody can talk about you? And you have the whole of St. Lucia on lock. We know them tell you say, yo, Countryman, no stop talk about your bumbo clot. You understand? Fuck you. We can't talk about anybody we want to talk about. We not pay license for our mouth. You understand? And we have freedom of motherfucking speech. If you don't know, that's how the real world run. Bumbo clot. St. Lucia is not the real world. You understand? It's a part of the real world.
The priest, should I contact our lawyer? I tell her, let's not give that man no energy. Right? So even the next day, right? So I never even write no letter to immigration. For you. Right? I could have. I never even did write a letter to immigration. Right? So if you go and ask them for the letter, I never wrote no letter.
They have a letter.
I don't know where they have letter from now.
No, you see, he might take the man for fool. Immigration have a letter, you know, and him, Bongo Man deception, and the immigration a friend, and the whole of them down there. All the Prime Minister giving 250 blood clot thousand, $250,000, and people are suffer like whoa in a St. Lucia. If you not suffer, you should have march, go up a Bongo clot, Bongo Man deception. Blood clot, he'll go make him go to some food and line up on him store them and make him feed the blood clot neighborhood. Him not help nobody, him just help himself. But here where Medicine Man I say, boom, them have a letter. Him say him never write no letter. So how do they have a letter? And remember now, he came to see you, Bongo Man Deception. And you him come to see, you know. Him not come to see nobody else. So who else would write a letter? Obviously the letter is coming from your camp. You're a big informer. You see, from him not like where you are though, him a go get rid of you. This dude here, Bongo Man Deception, is a control freak. Pussy, you can't tell people what to say and how to talk. You can't run people's life. Who can run your life? Eh? Me can tell you, say, don't do this, don't talk about that, don't say this, don't say that, don't think about it. You sound like a blood clot green goblin, yo. Come on, dude.
No write no letter. If you want to believe what I, but who are you? I'm supposed to lie for. Who I'm so afraid of you? No. So it's not like I never wrote no letter. Right? I wouldn't even give you that energy. I wouldn't even give you the energy to stop and say and comment on what the disrespectful thing you want to tell me. Anybody man did again? After I send the man the note, the man WhatsApp first had. He WhatsApp Furniture and he say, well, slavery. Black man enslaving black man. You WhatsApp Pusad, you WhatsApp Furniture, you WhatsApp everybody you could think about.
So what are we talking about right now?
About
from what I understand.
On the year where I say, through the man, lick out on him, you know. And I say, yo, black slavery, black slave master, black slave master, black slave master. And the man shot the text to some people and let them know how him feel. Obviously because him feel betrayed. Him get even more vexed. Bongo Man Deception. And when the people them, medicine man, you should understand, say, listen. You see the whole of the people them, or most of the people them around Bongo Man Deception, they are yes men. You understand? Him a direct them life, you know. Them not have no hopes and dreams. Them hopes and dreams is to go farm and go do the work where him have for them. Him have all of him hopes and dreams. But the people them with around him, they're like cyborgs. They're fucking they connect to one brain and the brain is his. You understand? Them like robots. So that's what's going on with him. If you ever around him and you disagree with him, you're over. You understand? Now, let me continue listen to this. This is part 1 of the recorded conversation with Medicine Man and Bongo Man Deception, aka Priest Calabash. Yo, let me stop. Yeah. So this is part 1, and part 2 will be coming soon. It's a long recording, so we're gonna have probably like 4 or 5 episode of this. And drop your comments, and I kept everything raw and open, and I gave my 2 cents, and yeah, we're gonna keep it moving. And I always say this, my name is Countryman.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.